from Gramence here in Switzerland. It has been an absolutely fantastic week, but it's time to give you a proper tour of the Gramence Zinal ski areas. I'm going to break this into two separate videos. Gramence this week, Zinal next week. That lift, that's the cable car to Zinal. This one here, that is the gondola over to Gramence, and that's where we're going. So let's start it off. So the Bendola gondola takes you from the village of Gramence at 1,570 metres up to the top of the gondola about 2,100. From there, there's a couple of options. First of all, you've got this chair, which is the Grand Plans or Grand Plans, depending on your accent and your ability to speak proper French. But I'm heading up here now to go for an explore. So one of the main reasons to take that Pommer up to the top here is there is a beautiful viewing platform. A short walk from the top of the Pommer and you can get 360-degree views of the surrounding Swiss Alps. Absolutely stunning. However, my favourite reason for being up here is just over the far side there, Abondance. It's a little inbounds, or it's within the resort, but kind of backcountry area. It's not pisted, it is absolutely great fun. However, we're here on the other side, beautiful blue run called Panorama. Let's go check it out. Same drag lift drops you at the top of the Gramence snow park. Not well known for its freestyle, Gramence actually does have a pretty decent setup. Although it was still being constructed during my trip, there was a large jump, some decent rails, and the mini park with some entry-level features like ride-on boxes and smaller jumps. In addition to the train park, there's also a border cross or a ski across track. This was really fun, although it's pretty mellow compared to some of the other ones that I've visited on this trip. Okay, so back at Bendola, the top of the gondola, you've got another option. This one, the Col de Pouce. My pronunciation of that is probably really bad, but it is a modern 6-seater with a bubble, which means on those colder days, this is probably the lift that I favour. But not necessarily only because of the quality of the lift. This area of the resort, and I mean the whole of Gramence is well known for it, but this area of the resort has some of my favourite off-piste that I have found. Hopefully you checked out the video from the other day from our powder day here in Gramence. If not, it's on the screen and in the description. But that was all found near the top of this lift. Let's go and have an explore. So up here at the top of Col de Pouce, over the back on this side is a really nice area called Couloirs. Over to the right will take you around to a T-bar, which will eventually allow you to get up to the top near Bec de Bosson. And around to the left, that's where I'm heading. Beautiful run around to a Pommer lift, which will take you to one of my favourite places, or at least where I had some of my favourite runs during my trip in Gramence. Okay, so it's this Pommer that has definitely brought some of my favourite runs here in Gramence. This whole area behind here is absolutely fantastic. From the top of the Pommer, it's a short traverse into it. Here's some of the turns that I had in there the other day. it from here in Gramence today. I hope you found that video useful and the information in it is going to help you when planning a trip over here to Grimentz Zinal. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to split the two resorts into two separate videos. I'm actually going to head down to Zinal now, which means heading down to the base of Grimentz, where I can catch the funicular, cable car, whatever you want to call it, over to Zinal. So make sure you have subscribed if you want to see that video, which is coming next week. Make sure that you've liked it if you found this video useful, and as always, if you have got any questions about Grimentz, Zinal, any of the other destinations that I'm checking out here on the Magic Pass, make sure to let me know in the comments. And most of all, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you next week.